Taxiing to parking, Hansaline 543. Holding position, Jetstar 988. Queuing 2045, request frequency change. Sydney Kingsford Ground, Qantas 1988 Heavy, ready for pushback. Queuing 2045, disregard last message. Queuing 2045, hold short of runway 34 left. Hold short of runway 34 left, queuing 2045. Qantas 1988 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Pushback approved, Qantas 1988 Heavy. Queuing 2045, cross runway 34 left. Crossing runway 34 left, queuing 2045. Sydney Kingsford Ground, Quebec Foxtrot India Romeo Echo 77, ready to taxi. Quebec Foxtrot India Romeo Echo 77, taxi to runway 34 left, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 34 left, Quebec Foxtrot India Romeo Echo 77. Sydney Kingsford Ground, Jetstar 988, ready for pushback. Hansaline 543, request permission to cross runway 07. Hansaline 543, cross runway 07. Crossing runway 07, Hansaline 543. Jetstar 988, pushback approved, expect runway 07. Pushback approved, Jetstar 988. Sydney Kingsford Ground, Qantas 1988 Heavy, ready to taxi. Qantas 1988 Heavy, taxi to runway 34 left, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 34 left, Qantas 1988 Heavy. Sydney Kingsford Ground, Jetstar 988, ready to taxi. Sydney Kingsford Ground, FedEx 754, ready for pushback. Jetstar 988, taxi to runway 07, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 07, Jetstar 988. FedEx 754, pushback approved, expect runway 07. Jetstar 988, request permission to cross runway 07. Pushback approved, FedEx 754. Jetstar 988, cross runway 07. Crossing runway 07, Jetstar 988. Sydney Kingsford Ground, Qantas 123 flight of 3, ready for pushback. Sydney Kingsford Ground, Lufthansa 89, ready for pushback. Lufthansa 89, pushback approved, expect runway 07. Qantas 1988 Heavy, request permission to cross runway 07. Qantas 1988 Heavy, cross runway 07. Crossing runway 07, Qantas 1988 Heavy. Sydney Kingsford Ground, FedEx 754, ready to taxi. FedEx 754, taxi to runway 07, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 07, FedEx 754. Sydney Kingsford Ground, Jetstar 230, request taxi to parking. Jetstar 230, taxi to parking. Taxiing to parking, Jetstar 230. Qantas 1988 Heavy, cross runway 34 left. Sydney Kingsford Ground, Qantas 123 flight of 3, ready for pushback. Crossing runway 34 left, Qantas 1988 Heavy. Qantas 1988 Heavy, please expedite. Qantas 123 flight of 3, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. QJet 712, when able turn left, contact ground on the taxiway. Will go, QJet 712. Sydney Kingsford Tower, FedEx 754, ready for takeoff at runway 07, departing west. FedEx 754, line up and wait runway 07. Line up and wait runway 07, FedEx 754. Qantas 6, when able turn right, contact ground on the taxiway. Sydney Kingsford Tower, Qantas 1988 Heavy, ready for takeoff at runway 34 left, remaining in the pattern. Qantas 1988 Heavy, line up and wait runway 34 left. Will go, Qantas 6. Line up and wait runway 34 left, Qantas 1988 Heavy. FedEx 754, runway 07, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 07, FedEx 754. Qantas 1988 Heavy, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff, unable pattern work. FedEx 754, frequency change approved, good day. Cleared for takeoff, runway 34 left, Qantas 1988 Heavy. Frequency change approved FedEx 754, good day.